real talk.
Real talk.
I got his bell notifications on.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, dude. Playoff position.
Is my voice
Pressure.
here? Yeah,
Plus
this should be
points.
here. The playoff
49ers
picture
in
start?
the building. No, next week.
Oh, okay. So you just about to do a pre-synopsis.
In the building, 49ers.
I'm about to bring my ass in. I'm viewing right now.
Dropping dimes. Dropping dimes. How long that cat been on your lap? Just got there just now? You tired as hell, you ready to go to sleep?
Get it on.
They hungry? Oh. Oh, you gotta get the fuck up. Alright. I'm gonna have to go to the store. Alright. Turn it loose. The Bills jumped on Allen's back, and he came through, connecting with his receivers for 374 yards in the win, 35-31. The Bengals failed to contain Jackson and the Ravens' passing offense. In the Baltimore's win, the Ravens compiled 663 yards in victory over the Bengals. And Chase is the big story of the day. Jamar Chase embarrasses the Jaguars secondary to the tune of 221 receiving yards in the Dolphins' victory. Precision passing, Gleason hit and right. Mayfield got the Browns to the end zone frequently in the win over the Cowboys, throwing a total of 3 touchdown passes, 48-17. The Browns playing at a high level right now. I'm telling you right now, when I say the Browns playing at a high level right now, I mean they playing at a high level right now. Ruggs dismantles the Panthers, 49-35. Big time ball game over here. Ruggs did score 3 touchdowns, and the Panthers could find no answer for the Raiders receiver. 24-55, score at will. The numbers could not have been any more impressed for Berger. And the Rams went over the Vikings with the Vikes helpless against him. Berger scored 5 touchdowns on the ground. Swing wags. Smith leads Chargers to a 49-7 win. Smith was responsible for a lot of points in the Chargers win. The receiver had a nose for the end zone as the Chargers downed the Falcons. The game of the night, Jones, a star in Lions win. The Lions receiver compiled 122 yards as the Lions got the job done in their win over the Colts. They brought out the black. This week was the blackout games, man. The Ravens was in all black as well. But them Lions brought them black jerseys out. Ew, cuz. He's on fire. Dollars was the Giants' go-to man there when over the Eagles, rewarding the team's faith in him by scoring 3 rushing touchdowns. And we saw these games. Braxton explodes against Giants. and so on. So the title of the day is Playoffs. Pressure bust pipes. Playoffs? Are we talking about playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs? Playoffs?
No way.
Who is in, who is looking like they're going to get in, who is fighting their ass off to get in, who has packed it up for the rest of the year and getting ready for the off season. Simple. It's very simple. You weigh your options out. If you're not going to make it, you might as well tank and go ahead and get to the off season and start getting things done on your rosters. If you are going to make it, you got to go hard to finish the year out. Nothing wrong with going hard to finish the year out.
Lock-in time.
Lock-in time. For sure. Lock-in time. Alright. We go to the normal shit we always go to, just to talk about some things, see where we at with it. Awards, anything changed? Week 11, Master Teague. Heard Master Teague was on the block, but he had 20 carries, 261 rushing yards, 13.1 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 reception for 30 yards. Palomalu, man, 6 tackles, 2 interceptions. We know what he's doing. Del Pitt up here, 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. And then Marmar's up there. Alrighty, alright. Alright, man. Real fast, let's go through the NFL, see who's doing what. Anything changed? Anything changed? You got your guys up here. Same guys were up here last time, are still here. The names up here, when you're impressed with guys that's up here, Lamar has always kind of been in the top 5. Ugalele's impressive, expected. Herbert is expected. Hudson Card's a name that I'll keep talking about. I want y'all to get familiar with this name. For those that don't play in the league, you're going to get familiar with his name in real life. For the Texans, Longhorns, in real life. Trevor Lawrence is always up here. Baker Mayfield is impressively up here now. However, we still think Baker has to turn down the INTs. It's weird because for him to throw 34 picks this year and 21 touchdowns, he still doesn't. It doesn't seem like he's throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. The way he's been playing, they've been pulling out big wins. But when you see this, a guy who quarterback has thrown more INTs than touchdowns, and they still winning, it's the defense that's over there putting in the work. And you know that's true when you talk about Kevin Harvey. Now, Kevin Harvey is finally having that, alright, man, I'm ready to lead this team. He still has his struggles, but I think he's developing into the starting quarterback over here for sure. He's really playing good down the stretch. Again, you see 21 touchdowns, 28 interceptions, and 58%. I'm more concerned about the completion percentage than I am anything else. But obviously the defense over here can play well enough for them to overcome some of the turnovers. But with that being said, I think down the stretch, those interceptions came early. In like the first 4 or 5 games, he was throwing a lot of them, and then he started to clean himself up, started to play comfortable. And Kevin Harvey's looking really good down the stretch right now. Very impressed with this quarterback right now. Alright, in the run game, I don't care about the guys that's on their way to die, and the one person that's 2 people on their way to death running the football. Hanif Anderson with 209 carries and Sean Dollars with 209. My boy JK got 192, but he got 1945 on the ground right now. Alright, so you know you're going to have a lot of 1,000-yard backs in our league because it's more of a running league than passing. So J.K. Dobbins is holding down the top spot with 1945. 1660 out of Hanif Anderson. Michaels MC8, the jump man, 1646. Showing Dollars, 1340. Journey, Travis Etienne, Najee Harris. Berger with 1,000. Lingard with 1,000. Rookie Donovan Edwards with 1,000. Trey Sanders with 1,000. Trey Sherman with almost to 1,000, and we got a bunch of guys on their way to 1,000 yards before it's all said and done. The touchdown makers, 23 for Berger, Michael Carter 22. That's impressive. J.K. Dobbins 17 with Travis Etienne 17, 15 for Hanif Anderson, and you got 14 out of Najee Harris and Lingard. And then there's Dollars, McCaffrey with 13, Master T with 12, Him and Emery with 12. And then our double-digit guys are Herbert and Derrick Henry has had a rebirth. At 31 years old, he's having the best season he's had in a while. On the receiver tip, you already know we like who catches the ball the most. Anthony Schwartz, man. I got to do a spotlight on Anthony Schwartz. Jamar Chase is playing good, 258 catches. The tight end, Michael Myers. Mike got his tight end playing really well, almost 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Jordan Whittington, Computer Love, 54, 748. Kadarius Toney out the backfield. He's the tweener, man. He's the it factor. He can play everywhere on offense, receiver, running back, whatever you want him to do. But right now, 53 catches. Brandon Ayuk left 49ers and went to the Jets, and all he does is got 52 catches on the year. Peyote, the #1 receiver for the Cleveland Browns, 50 receptions on the year. Yards wise, how many 1,000-yard receivers do we have? Starting to pile them up now. Waddle on top of the league, 1426. Josh Van with 1272. Schwartz with 1266. Chase with 1242. Henry Ruggs with 1,083. Metcalf with 1,049. Everybody else is on the cusp. Now you got two guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all with 100-yard gains, and they'll be all 1,000-yard receivers right now. Also, Armand Braxton, Peyote, Early, and Diami and Hill, they all kind of close to that 1,000-yard mark as well. Touchdowns right now. Warren Newman with 17 leading the league, the rookie. Waddle 16, Chase 16, Ruggs 16, Van 15, Schwartz 15, Metcalf 15, and then 6'8" with 12, Early with 11, and rounded off with the 10s, the double-digit touchdown guys in the league. Eskridge, Diami, Devontae Smith. I seen it all with my own 2 eyes. So many. Another good eye. Tacklers right now. You got Patrick Queen, Michael Parsons, Brian Williamson, the My Player. All of y'all go check y'all My Players out. And can I get a thank you, Ant? Check your My Player situation and let me get a thank you, Ant. Can I get a thank you, Ant? Can I get a thank you, Aunt? No thank you, Aunts? Okay. Kiss my ass, too. See why you don't do nothing for the league, babe?
Damn, no thank you.
So you see why you don't do nothing for the league? I can't get a thank you, Aunt, from nobody. Because I hope they My Players all up. Alright, anyway, who's tackle for Lawson out this bitch? Brian Mills, 18. Brian Williamson, 14. Man, your guy already got hooked up. You came in the league with a hookup. But thank your aunt. Now, I forgot to go over there and touch you. I'm going to give you a 7-year deal. Timon Dixon with 12. We got a whole bunch of tackle for loss guys right now, man. A whole bunch. So I'm not going. Last time I did this was, oh my God, all these double-digit guys. So it's so many of them.
Everybody getting into the tackles for loss.
Everybody get into the backfield and making plays. We got some dogs back there, but who's sacking quarterbacks right now? I went through the league and looked at the 30-year-olds, 30-year-olds and above again. Some guys got their guys balling right now. 15.5 sacks. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, 13. Patrick Falk, the D tackle, 12. Dixon, 10.5. Ricky Rose, 10.5. Sean Price, 10. Vicky D, 10. Quinnen Williams, 10. And then you got 9.5 from Zach Pickens, Rump 9. Jalen Phillips with 9, and so on. Who's picking the ball off? Marco Wilson, 12. Isaiah Palomalo, 12. Isaac Taylor Stewart, 11. Jonathan Abrams, 10. Jeremy Chin, 10. Martin Johnson, 10. And Radarius Williams, 9. Tomlin Simpkins, 9. And then we got so on. So look, yesterday we talked about corners and safeties, and as you can see, we got a whole bunch of guys that we consider top tier guys in the league right now. But today's not that conversation. Today is not that conversation. Give me a second. My boy about to play his game in his own. I can't have the music in the background at this point right now. We need to talk, and I don't feel like yelling. So here we go. Playoffs. All right, let's get to the standings real fast. Let's talk about who's on their way to the playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? All right, so, and we're looking at the divisions, and we break the divisions down right now. Okay, so right now the Browns are looking like they are division winners. They're 9-2 right now. They're 2 games in front of the Ravens right now. At advance, they have a big game against each other, so that's going to be the tell-all coming down the stretch. Right now, the Browns are playing at a high level as well as the Ravens too. But if the playoffs was to start right now, it'll be Ravens looking at wild card and not even really in all the way right now. Browns will be a division winner at this point. So in the AFC South, it's now a one-man race pretty much. I know we got a couple of games left and he's only 3 games behind, but I think at this point it's a one-man race right now. I don't think the Jaguars really are playing to be in the playoffs at this point. In the East, you got 9-2. So right now, if you look at it, you got the Colts are going to be in with a division win. The Dolphins are going to be in with a division win. The AFC North, you got the Browns at this point in with a division win, with the Ravens trying to get in the wild card spot right now. You go look at the West. It's 2 teams over here that's holding it down. That will be playoff teams right now. And then you got a fight between the Broncos. I think the Chiefs gonna play their way out of it with their 3rd straight loss. I don't think you're getting in with 7 losses over here right now. So it looks like you're gonna get 2 teams from the north. Things go right. You're gonna get 1 team from the south, 1 team from the east, and 2 teams from the west. That means somebody's still going to get in. So we got another. So again, it's possible the Broncos could probably be that team. Jaguars could probably be that team. So I think the 2 teams that will get in, it'll be either going to get 3 from the west, 2 from the south, 2 from the north. On the NFC side of things right now, 9-2 Lions. They are 3-game head of the next 3. Vikings are on a 4-game skid, and it's okay, man. Coach for the Vikings. Doesn't matter that you're on a 4-game skid. All that matters is you're playing franchise mode for the first time. You got a lot to learn, my boy, and just take that process and learn it. You know what I'm saying? And just get as much information as you can get while you're playing, and you'll turn it around. You'll get yourself away from those four-game losing streaks and things like that. Definitely in a position for a wild card. All 3 people that's fighting for this division right now, they're still in position for a wild card. But I'm speaking to the Vikings personally right now. I'm letting them know. We know that you're playing franchise mode for the first time. A lot of things you don't know, a lot of things you wasn't prepared for, especially in this league. Just keep your head up and keep looking at what's going on. Pay attention, try to learn, study from things, ask questions. You know what I mean? Figure it out on your own as well, and you'll see. You're gonna see that it'll pay off. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off in the long run. Just stay at it. Don't fold. That's all I'm pretty much saying. But right now the Lions are hot. I mean, they very, very much hot right now. They are one of the hot teams right now. In the South, you got the Saints at 7-3. They playing a football team right now. That's a big game. Football team can win that game today. It could put the Panthers in a situation after losing to the Raiders last night. But I think the Panthers can't afford another loss at all. Depending on how strong the Saints finish as well too. But right now, it looks like the Saints are holding it down for a playoff spot. And the NFC East, the football team, Cowboys, and the Giants are all over here, still playoff contention right now. And again, it all depends on how these 2 guys finish. I think they can both lose 2 more games and still be straight. But after that, once you get after 6 losses, it's over with. So let's see how these guys play down the stretch right now. With the Giants turned it around after a couple game losing streak. They turned it back around and got a win. And the football team are on a 3-game winning streak. Can they continue to keep it pushing? And the Cowboys are on a 1-game losing streak. But they're both losses this year came from the AFC North team. At this point, the Rams are 2 games ahead of the 49ers and the Seahawks right now. But with these records, if these guys can finish, you know, the way they can, we can get 3 out of this division right now. So
Rams still gotta play the Seahawks twice.
yes, sir. We can get 3 out of the NFC West easy, and the East could give us. I don't want to say they can't give us 3. Somebody's going to give us 3. Somebody's going to give us 2. This is going to be interesting down the stretch between the NFC East and the NFC West. It's going to be very interesting down the stretch. And then 8, oh yeah, Seahawks play twice. They play the Rams and him play twice still. They haven't played yet. So some big games coming down the stretch. You still gotta play the Seahawks as well?
Once, yeah, I beat them the first game. We still got a second matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, play.
Week 16.
Week 16.
Yeah, I got the Lions next. Big game.
Big time game right now. I said the Lions are a hot team. Now, did I say the Lions are hot? Did I say these Dolphins cooled off? I don't think the Dolphins cooled off at all.
I think they're in the bulk of their schedule, I think, right now. They're going.
So let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these playoff teams and they're doing stat-wise right now. We start off with the Oakland Raiders with the #1 record in the league right now. All right, so Trevor Lawrence, 72% completion, man. The system is working still as well as it has been working. 3,277 yards, 46 touchdowns versus 16 INTs. In the run game, 129 carries. This guy really doesn't carry the ball as much as we thought he would. With 1646, 12.8 yards a carry, 22 rushing touchdowns, 149.7 yards a game, almost averaging pretty much 150 a game. Only 1 fumble on the year. Borgie with 412 and 6 touchdowns as a backup right now. And the receiving game right now, you got Henry Ruggs with 1,016 touchdowns. De'Ami Brown on his way to 1,010, and Waller still doing what Waller does with 5 touchdowns now. The numbers are down a little bit, but they still playing at a high level and they undefeated over here defensively. Their best tackler is their safety Brian Mills. He's tackle for loss guy. The guy getting to the quarterback the most is Lane Dixon, 10.5 sacks. Well, Max Crosby's still playing solid in that 3.35 meta, 8.5 sacks on the year. A guy that we wouldn't expect to be doing nothing is doing something. Jonathan Abrams with 10 interceptions. Mikael Wright steps up with 7 right now. Brian Mills 6. And then so on, 4, 3, and on. So the Raiders got guys over here playing at a high level at a lot of different positions, man. They are the front runners. They are the defending Super Bowl champions for the 3rd time. And these guys are still playing at a high level, and they're the team to beat at the end of the day throughout the entire league right now. On the NFC side right now, looks like the Rams are the team over here with the best record, looking like they want the first round bye right now. Let's watch what Hudson Card is doing on the year. Another guy who's 3,293 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, 18 INTs, 63% on the season as his first year starting as a starting quarterback. All right, so Jalen Berger from Wisconsin has emerged, 131 for 1144, 23 rushing touchdowns. He averaged 8.7 yards a carry. No fumbles on the year right now. Van has stepped into the #1 receiver role over at 37 catches, 1272, 15 touchdowns. Rookie Jonathan Wilson with 24 catches and 5 touchdowns, and rookie tight end Patrick Herbert with 3 touchdowns, 89 yards. And you also got Arian Smith, who's a rookie, with 8 touchdowns right now. So he got these guys playing, man. My question is, how are they going to fare in the playoffs? Are they going to hit that rookie wall where they start playing like rookies in the playoffs? Or right now he got young players leading the way on offense right now. Defensively, tackle for losses is my favorite stat over here. You got Jaquez Williams, the old Mike player, with 12. D tackle with 12. Neal with 10, and Zach Tiller with 10 right now. Who's getting to the quarterback? Your linebacker got 6, 2 of them. Your linebackers are leading the league and your team in sacks right now. That's a little concern for me. I don't see no pass rush here from the pass rushers. Now 9 interceptions from the my player. The safety was 6. Burgess was 5. Ramsey still got holding it down. Old man Ramsey with 4. All right, so I mean they solid right now. I like how they playing. They do got the best record in the NFC right now. They're playing at a high level. I'm not going to say they're completely the team to beat right now in the NFC. I'm not going to say that when I like the Lions playing hot right now as well. I'm thinking about the Lions. Let's go take a look at it. All right, playoff Fields right now, 2,682 yards. He got that percentage up. Last time I talked about Fields, he had a 53 QB passing completion percentage. Got it up to 61. 28 touchdowns, 19 picks. Looking like the Fields I want to see. Journey Brown with 1338. Fields 256. I would like to see him a little bit more effective in the run game. Also, backup running back.
Oh
Brian
my God!
Robinson from,
No, did he not just do him? No, Harvey! Harvey! No!
The fuck just happened?
Solidarity, nigga. Lamar. He looked like mini Lamar.
Who playing?
Saints fucking hitter. He just clipped that shit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Uh-oh, we got a big game happening. It must have been a big play. Well, who scored? The quarterback Harvey. I just was talking about him.
That looked like 60 yards. Oh my God, on his feet. Oh my Lord.
Hey, you know our shit popping. This motherfucker snapping on the game he watching right now. Look at that. Love the league, man. Nothing better than that real draft, baby.
My goodness gracious.
All right. So again, I do expect to see. You want this?
What?
Huh?
He's fun. Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Master T. Oh God. This is a good game. I'm not watching this game.
You said you good?
Oh, no. Figure it out.
When I'm done, I'm gonna go to the store. I want to see more out of Brian Robinson. I think this guy can really change some things too over here. I think he can make that offense click a little bit more in between the tackles. You get this guy some handoffs, man. He's a big bruising running back. I think you need to utilize him a little bit more. I think it take a lot more pressure off of Browning and Fields. But I like what we see over here. The receivers is playing. You got Fukai here and 6'8", both playing at a high level. Got the tight end over here. That's solid for him. Marvin Mims, Hamler. We got some weapons over here, man. So like I said, I like the fact that they hot right now and they playing good football right now. Tackle for losses, you got 9, 8 out of my player. D tackle Lorenzo Neal 5. Get to the quarterbacks, 8 from Hunter. Neal with 7 at the tackle, Todd 4, Lawson 4, Diabati. INT wise right now, 9 from Rodarius Williams, Donovan McMillan, the rookie safety, Amir Speed 6. So we got guys getting turnover. They getting a lot. They got a lot of them actually. Again, I say the Lions are a hot team over here. To me, I think they're the hottest team. Not dismissing what the Rams is doing, but I think the Lions are the hottest team in the NFC right now. It's hard when you expect the coach for the Rams to be doing what he's doing right now to give him the hottest team, because I expected him to come in and do that. But the Lions, man, I think he's out here playing at a high level right now. Forced fumbles. Not many over here for. Oh my God, 3, 1, and 1. Okay, yeah. Another hot team that we need to go look at. Let's take a look at the Browns and Baker Mayfield. We talked about Mayfield. I do think you need to come down on the 34 picks, but again, he's the 64%. I could take that all day. To me, I feel like that's still playing good enough football. I think the turnovers, he's getting away with them right now, because I think the defense is really legit over there for real. I mean, the run game, I mean, Nick Chubb is a household name over here. I mean, 9 touchdowns. I would like to see, a little bit more running, 1,000 yards at least out of him. But they are working 2 players right now through the run game right now. And in the passing game, I told y'all this kid stepped up to be the number one. Terry's still over there. Tamron Terry, man, 6'4", 205. So we got guys that's active. I think his rookie receiver, he was saying something about his touchdowns aren't counting. But I don't need to see touchdowns out of this guy. We know he can play right now. I think he's really an X factor for this team over here. He does get his tight end involved. But I like Troy Franklin's, honestly. And then Peyote, all he did this year was show us that he could be the number one receiver there. Defensively, I like this team better on defense. They're really good. I play them twice a year. This team is hard to really do anything with. They can make you fumble the ball. They can force you into turnovers all over the place from every level on defense. And these guys fly around. They got speed and they got really good defensive players all over this defense. And then I think Chad Surratt leads the team. Period. This is the leader of their defense with 9 tackle for losses, 3.5 sacks. Again, Marco Wilson is out here with 12 picks right now, and that's because people really want to stay away from Denzel Ward. And it's that simple. And you go look at these guys; they create turnovers, whether it's INTs or through fumbles. I mean, you got forced fumbles two. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 of them right now. So they make guys turn the ball over. Simple as that. I like this Brown team. I think the way they playing right now, they're gonna be a scary team in the playoffs. As I look at other teams, I really don't want to look at other teams right now for the playoff spots right now. But what I do want to say is, right now we all are in week 12. I'm going to come back on later on with the real talk to talk about the weeks that's been going by that we didn't talk about with teams matching up. Let's go to schedule real fast. So I'm going to have to go all the way back to week 10. And talk about some of these games. I think I talked about some of these games over here in week 10. Might just be 11 or 12 we're going to need to talk about. Alright, so when I come back on, at advance, we got a game being played right now, and then we should be able to advance. And then we'll be back on again with the real talk around 6 o'clock. Other than that, man, just a little quick talk. Playoffs pressure, who gonna get in? Everybody fighting. You got some wild card teams, especially the Ravens, sitting there for a wild card. This will be the first year they didn't win their division if they can't complete the turnaround. They started off 500, and you know they've been winning games now, but they got tough games left. So let's see how these things play out. AntHits, the franchise guru, will be back in a little bit. Holla at me.